Hello, Gemini. This is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do your connection and separation read along with your singles. These reads may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the roles can reverse. So we're going to start with getting what is a challenge that you're facing when it comes to your person, Gemini. What is a challenge? We have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Death card. So a challenge you're facing is you're still trying to seek out stable ways of really grounding yourself and being practical so you can make a transformation. I feel like a challenge with you is there's still some triggers from this breakup that you're holding on to, and you're working, even though this is a working challenge, I feel you're trying your best to end the things that no longer serve you and make a transition towards forward movement. So what is the present connective energy, the recent past, and a blockage? What is the present connective energy, the recent past, and a blockage? What is the present connective energy, the recent past, and a blockage? What is the present connective energy, the recent past, and a blockage? What is the present connective energy, the recent past, and a blockage? We have exhaustion, long journey, depletion, and fatigue as the current connective energy. We have loss, grief, sorrow, pain as the recent past. And then a blockage is feminine energy. So, when I get feminine energy, it could be the blockage is lack of compassion, or it could actually be the feminine in this connection that is really stuck. So let's start with exhaustion, long journey, depletion, and fatigue. Exhaustion, long journey, depletion, and fatigue. Yeah. I feel like you both are in this energy of forgiveness, really trying to be practical and stabilize yourself by moving in this energy of forgiveness in order to heal any exhaustion. This has been a long journey, and you're tired. You're both tired. You're both emotionally exhausted. And I feel like you're trying to move towards the energy of forgiveness so that you can put a hope, faith, and belief that everything will balance out the way that it should, that you went through this for a reason. In the recent past, we have loss, grief, sorrow, and pain. I feel like in the recent past, you both realized that it was time to really start to release the loss, to heal the grief, the sorrow, and pain, or any confusion that really had you stressing out, that really was self-sabotaging your ability to heal. And why? It was exhausting you. When the Nine of Swords is a very exhaustive energy, it stresses you out to the point where you can't think straight. And I feel like that's why currently you're in this energy of knowing that it's time to forgive and let go. It's time to stabilize yourself so that you can finally heal these triggers that exhaust you, heal these triggers that prevent you from moving forward. A blockage connectively is feminine energy. Yeah, I feel like a blockage in this connection is the feminine. The feminine in this connection is really challenged with seeking out the truth or balancing the scales. And a lot of it is because they exhausted. There's exhaustion. And I feel like sometimes the feminine tends to really hang on to those burdens, those challenges, instead of balancing the scales, seeking out the truth, and trying to let go. They allow themselves to get caught up into the confusion and self-sabotage their ability from releasing the grief. So this is a blockage. So what needs to happen for you to find balance in this connection? Yeah, here's that Eight of Swords energy. Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. You need to stop overthinking this connection. I'm getting that a lot in my reads today. What you need to do is understand that this is a soul deep connection. Regardless if you're in a partnership or not, what you need to do is not overthink this connection. Not overthink the point where you're mentally entrapped in your head and you're dwelling so much on the negativity. Accept the fact that the reason why you feel so connected to this person is because there is a soul deep foundation there. And what you need to do is really try to work more towards releasing this trapped energy and healing the triggers that create this trapped energy from this past partnership. Concentrate on that. Don't dwell. Don't start to dwell, because when we dwell, we start to find other things. When we're seeking out negativity, we can find it a lot easier than the positivity, unfortunately. So, what is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention, and what is blocking that intention? What is your person's energy towards you? What is their intention, and what is blocking that intention? What is blocking that intention? Your person's energy towards you is deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, and repeated patterns. Their intention is mirror, reflection, shared feelings. When I get this card, this could be a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. Because mirror to me is when you're reflecting shared feelings. A blockage connectively is drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, and detaching with your person. All right. So your person's energy towards you is deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, and repeated pattern. Deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, and repeated pattern. Deja vu, past life, karmic lessons, and repeated patterns is your person's. We have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I feel like your person right now is trying their best not to allow themselves to get caught up in the repeated patterns of the past, dwelling on the painful ending, dwelling on the triggers. Their energy towards you is to make forward movement towards finding peace with these triggers that seem to have them dwelling on the painful ending. Their intention is mirror, reflection, shared you. Yeah, their intention is to make a passionate effort to change their perspective, to not allow themselves to reflect so much on the past, but to move towards changing their perspective so that they can be in a positive energy. Their intention is to release this exhaustive energy, to release the triggers, that keep them stuck in the negativity of this past breakup. But what blocks them is drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, and detaching. Yeah, I feel like sometimes your person has a difficult time really detaching from the chaos and the drama from the upheaval of this breakup. I feel like your person's, and this is a working blockage, I feel, has a difficult time sometimes of looking at things in a different way, in a more stable way. Really finding reasoning why you two had to go through what you went through. So it blocks them, because then they start to dwell on the negativity of this past instead of letting it go and moving forward. So what does your person need to do to bring balance to this connection? We have epiphany, realizations, understanding, and awakenings. Yeah. I feel like your person needs to make a decision that it's time to come to some sort of understanding, awaken to the fact, really get this epiphany to the fact that they have to make some clear decisions. It's time to stop collaborating with their struggles. It's time to come to this realization that it's time to heal. It's time to let go. Stop collaborating with, the triggers from the upheaval of this breakup. It's time to move forward. It's time to make forward movement towards finding balance and peace with the past. So, what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What do they want you to know? Oh, the first thing they want you to know is that you've affected their life significantly. I don't feel like your person has ever went through a challenge when it comes to letting someone go, and they need you to know this. This isn't easy for them. They're having just as much of a hard time moving forward as you are. And they also want to apologize. I'm sorry I couldn't follow through with my promises. And they want you to know this. You know, their intention when they made these promises wasn't to break them. It's just things happen in relationships sometimes. And it can't be avoided. And it's not an excuse. It's just the truth. So let's get some near future intentions, actions, or changes from your person. What can we expect to happen in the near future with your person? What can we expect to happen in the near future with your person? We have clinging, holding on, obsessing, and watching. Unconditional, innocent support, and whole heart. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, and watching as near future intentions, actions, changes. Yeah, I feel like your person is gonna start to move in a different direction, and a lot of it is they know that it's time to lift these restrictions that have them holding on and obsessing with the negativity of the past. It's time to accept that this is a fated connection, and there's a reason why they went through this. You know, when we know that there's a reason, when we can figure it out, it does help us to move in a positive direction. And I feel like your person in the near future, once they're working on trying to lift these restrictions, they're going to figure out why it is they had to go through what they did. And I feel like once this occurs, their heart's going to open and they're going to realize that there's unconditional love here. Regardless if you two are together or not, your person in the near future is going to realize that there's unconditional love here. With the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And this is going to help them to cut out anything else that they're holding on to that is preventing them from starting over, creating a passionate beginning for their self. Because in order for your person to bring balance to this connection, they have to bring balance to their self. And I feel like once they embrace unconditional love for their self, for you, it's going to help them to cut the things out that are preventing them from moving towards a passionate beginning and really starting to let go of the past and leave it where it belongs. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Now we're going to move on to singles. Singles. Who is coming at you, singles? 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 We have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, along with the Hermit card. Connectively, we have the Queen of Wands, the World card, and the King of Wands. This person sees you as the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. What they want the most from you is the Five of Pentacles and the Death card. You see this person as the Two of Cups and the Empress. What you want the most from this person is the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Near future intentions, actions, changes. We have the Four of Wands, the Justice card, and the Moon card. I feel like this is someone new. You know, this is new love, I should say. This is definitely someone that you know, someone that you may have befriended, someone that you really trusted, really trust and talk to a lot. With the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Hermit card, I feel like your person really, has done some deep soul searching, and a lot of it is because you opened up their heart. And that once they were able to do some deep soul searching and realize that they see you as a possible true love, that they feel this deep emotion inside. Now they're wanting to come towards you. Connectively, we have the Queen of Wands, the World card, and the King of Wands. Connectively, you both are trying to have the confidence to end anything from the past that is preventing you from looking at each other as the bigger picture of your life. Like you're trying to see if it's possible to really move this friendship towards more. This person sees you as the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. This person does see you as someone that's confused, and a lot of it is because you went through a painful ending with a past relationship. And they see you as someone that they're desperately trying to get out of the stalemate energy when it comes to love and give them a chance. What they want the most from you with the Five of Pentacles and the Death card, they want you to make a transition. They want you to isolate and end anything from your past that is preventing you from giving them a chance. They want you to really put in effort to see this as a connection that could better your life. You see this person as the Two of Cups and the Empress. You do see this person as someone that is trying to nurture a possible partnership, someone that is trying to really nurture stability with you, or help you to nurture and create something new with them so that you can open up to a possible partnership with them. What you want the most from this person, we have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I feel like you just want this person to understand that you are trying to take a decisive action towards healing whatever is causing you to hesitate and open up to this connection, because you do want a chance, but there's still something that you're hanging on to that is pushing you back and preventing you from completely opening your heart to this connection. Near future intentions, actions, changes. We have the Four of Wands, the Justice card, and the Moon card. I feel like once you both realize that this is a soul deep connection, once you're able to establish a stable foundation by seeking out the truth and balancing the scales, I feel like any fears, any illusions that have been preventing you from seeking the truth, and seeing that this is a connection that deserves a chance, I feel like they're going to dissipate. And I feel like you both are going to give this connection the chance that it deserves. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.